You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Hello, Internet.
Hello!
And welcome to another therapeutic TADPOG podcast.
We're glad you're back.
But it's on me. It's my things, my stuff. So thank you guys very much. Recording last week, proceeding on. I listened to it. It was wonderful. Fantastic episode. I wish I could have talked shit about Warlock.
Is it weird for you
I know.
I know, you missed a good one.
Because I did watch it.
I know you did.
And for no reason.
Because you were like, in Discord, you were something along the lines of like, fuck this movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, it sucks that you weren't able to.
He and I were both convinced that the other two of the trio would dislike it.
Yeah.
And
I didn't
Dave and
hate it, but I laughed at it.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. It was
yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
worthy
It's
of a
just
laugh.
and I'm with you, the practical effects, great. The non-practical
Yeah,
effects,
that's CG.
like the
CG
flying
stuff.
potion. And
Yeah, dude. And when the pages all do this like Zodiac like animation.
Yeah.
like Bart's Nightmare, all the pages fucking
Yeah.
coming together. Yeah,
I just
Yeah.
feel like it was too realistic on it.
Yeah, it's too- made it too scary.
Too believable.
Yeah.
Tyler, when you listen, so we had to do 2 episodes without you this year. When you listen to the show and you're not on it, is it weird?
It's nice to be able to listen to the show. It's like, okay,
that's
I see how
funny.
people like this.
It's good.
Because, yeah, like the episodes whenever, Jack was born,
Yeah.
when you did Minute and Donut County, I listened to those too. No, I dig it.
Cool.
But yeah, so basically I've been out of work the last 2 weeks. Week 1, like that Friday, because my body's weird anyway. Like if I work out really hard that night, I'll like run like a fever, like I'm about to get sick, or break in the middle of the night, and then I'm fine. Or I've just held random fevers that break in the middle of the night my whole life. So that happens on Friday. I don't think anything about it. Happens again on Saturday. Don't really think anything about it, but like 2 nights in a row, that's weird. And then Sunday, fucking damn broke. I was fucking sick as shit. Like, well, maybe normally if I'm sick, it doesn't last more than like 24 hours, 48 hours, and I'm fine. I'm sick all day Sunday. I get up to go to work because I have to close payroll. I close payroll, and it's like, nope, fuck it. I go home. Super sick the rest of Monday. Super sick on Tuesday. Super sick on Wednesday, and it's like I thought I was going to get better. I told you guys, okay, I'm
Right.
sick. I'm going to the doctor. By that point, Jack is also sick. Melissa's not, but Jack is also sick. Go to the doctor. She has no idea. She immediately does a COVID test. I took 2 COVID tests at home.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jack both were negative. She takes another one. Okay, you're negative for that. But by the time I go to my GP, we take Jack to his pediatrician. So they do the full respiratory panel on Jack, and they do other shit on me. Nothing comes back. She's like, you want to do a rapid mono? I have to send you to the hospital. I was like, that sounds expensive. No. Let's just wait to see what Jack gets back. Jack got back like rhinovirus and enterovirus, which is like, could last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You're, the first week you're contagious, so it's like, okay, that's probably what this is. Then I found out a kid at his daycare had it. It's like, oh, maybe that's where this came from. Okay, fine.
Probably.
So then we're super sick. Come Sunday, because I'm trying to keep fluids in Jack. He can't keep anything down. I can't eat anything. I'm trying to drink Gatorade because Melissa works all weekend. When she gets back on Sunday, that's when then she notices, like, because he's just been laying in bed. I've been laying in bed. When she gets there, like, he's not talking to her. One of his eyes won't open. And then she sees him grinding his teeth. She's like, oh, okay, that's bad. That looks like shunt. So she grabs him, rushes him to the ER. They do an MRI, shunt failure. So he was sick, covering up all the normal shunt failure symptoms.
Sure.
So then we don't notice until, like, it's bad. So then it was raining, so they couldn't air vacuum. So they Louisville sends an ambulance down. They get here in like 2 hours or less.
Good
Pick
Lord.
him up. Melissa rides with him. They're gone. So then the next, because I'd already taken like all my sleeping shit by the time she like got home and got everything done. So then I have to sleep it off. I get up. I drive up there. I make it up there not long after she did because she had to wait for them to get back and get back up there. So they immediately rush him to surgery. Because he's sick, they didn't want to internally place the shunt in case, like, if they put it through his body and there's something in his bloodstream, it could go up there and get into his brain. So they're like, we're going to make it external, clear whatever's going on. I'm going to bring in a specialist to help me find a new path, because once you run a certain path, you can't do it again for like 5 years for a shunt. So they can't go back through his heart like last time. They get the specialist in, but I noticed then they give him Ancef, super antibiotic after his surgery. A few days later, he's better. It's like, okay, it's not a virus then, what we've got.
Right.
So then I called my doctor, like, tell her the story. She's like, okay. She sends a broad spectrum up to Louisville. I take that. Now I'm finally starting to feel better.
So you had a bacterial infection.
We both had a bacterial infection. No clue what it was.
Fuck.
Nothing came back on his panels. No clue. I haven't been that sick for that long since I had spinal meningitis, like my first semester of culinary school. And that was a virus. I had to wait 3 weeks for it to pass. That's the sickest I've ever been in my life.
Tanya just recently had dealt with MRSA. She had a MRSA infection on her skin.
Yeah.
And it had come and they gave her an antibiotic and it went away, but it wasn't strong enough and it came back. And it was really painful and, infected and stuff. And they had to put her on some hardcore antibiotics to get it to clear up. It finally did.
That fucking sucks. MRSA
But
sucks.
I wonder if it wasn't something similar to that.
It could have been.
It sounds like, you guys were really fucked up.
Because it was bad, and then I didn't eat for like 2 weeks. I was sick the whole time I was up there in his room, kind of waiting it out.
God.
You lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
I mean,
You look great.
You lost so much weight that your eyes look bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not wrong.
I keep looking at your face because I'm like, God damn, Tyler's eyes are fucking big, dude.
because I think when I went and got weighed to the doctor, I'd lost like 13 pounds. Just
Which is a lot.
constant fever and no food.
Right. That's a lot to lose at that short period. Yeah.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah.
You and Jack
Finally-
both are doing better.
I do my last antibiotic tonight, and like yesterday, I finally really started feeling better.
Tanya and I were we were really worried about Jack, especially.
Yeah,
because
because like
telling us what was going on with him.
His heart rate dropped in the ambulance, and
can't
but
imagine.
they had like a laser to keep him level in his bed because it was external. He had to be at like a certain level for it to keep draining.
Yeah, makes sense.
So he was in like the ICU until the surgery on Thursday. When everything was cleared, they decided they wanted to go through a different part of his stomach since he's bigger now. They thought as an
Right.
infant it was too small,
Sure.
but now that he's bigger, it's not actually in his stomach. It's just sort of outside his stomach and like the barrel of your midsection.
Uh-huh.
So they're like, we're going to try this. They gave him a programmable shunt, which that made me mad. Like I had it out with a doctor a little bit because programmable shunts can be affected by like magnets and shit. It's another point of failure. His
Yeah.
other two surgeons were like, we don't do those.
They were
We had to go with
mechanical.
one we never had before that happened to be on call because it was a Sunday surgery.
Right.
So he told me, he was like, I don't think I could find a non-programmable his size in the United States. I had to give him one. I understand why you didn't want to. I didn't have a choice. And I did a lot of research into academic papers where they've done experiments on what magnets affect what shunts. Because like the nurse practitioner came in, she's like, yeah, it's programmable. Melissa and I were like, okay, shit. He's like, so he can't really use an iPad. And then we were like, you get time out. That's his communication device. That's his comfort device.
Yeah.
What? No, that's not going to
fuck
work.
That.
And even like when he can't hear it, he holds it like directly up to his ear where the shunt is on the left side of his brain.
Oh my God.
So it's like and she's like, and yeah, it's probably just all they had on the shelf. Like, you could not have said 3 worse things if you hadn't studied us over to what we didn't want to hear.
What did she say?
It's one we just had.
We just
on the
happened to be.
shelf.
It's probably they just happened to have it. And I was like, that's not. You're a huge hospital
Gotcha.
with like tons of hospitals on either side. Like,
Yeah.
it's all we had. Unacceptable. Like,
Get
like
something
just
better.
Call. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that.
Go pick up the lettuce at the grocery store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. But the doctor was like, there's one we could have given that was big enough, but it's enormous and it's easier for infection, so I didn't want to do it. He's like, this kind is the most minimally that can be affected by magnets. And he was right. I found all these papers. Like, she gave me a big list of the shunts. I looked up every one of them. That one, it had been thoroughly tested that it wasn't affected by like huge like after an MRI, they have to put like a machine to it to reset it because the valve is electronically set. So he's like, that's the only thing, and sometimes that doesn't even do it. The only time I've ever seen anything affect this is a kid whose dad was a long haul trucker who hauled MRI magnets.
Oh,
so
God.
he was
Yeah.
around them 24/7. That eventually affected his. It's the only time I've ever seen it. It's like, okay,
all right.
All right.
Maybe you're, as long as you don't get a job hauling MRI magnets,
Yeah.
you'll
And with
probably be
Jack with
Jack
me the whole
with you.
time.
You'll probably be okay.
So
the big electromagnet I was going to give you for Christmas, I need
Yeah,
to send
pass.
that back. Oh, fuck.
Shit, yeah.
It was one of those kind you could lift cars with and everything. It
What if that guy delivered it?
was a crane. Probably was him. He had a little kid with him.
So right now we're looking at haircuts because Jack, the half of the back of his head is shaved. So we're like, let's find a haircut to match this. So we're working on giving him a haircut.
All right.
He's got to take it easy. He didn't walk for 2 weeks, so he wants to get up and run, but he gets up and it's like,
Yeah,
oh
he's got, like,
shit,
some-
You gotta get them
Atrophy a little
sea
having to
legs.
watch him,
doesn't
yeah. So it's just he'll have he can't go back to Dairy Queen to daycare for 2 weeks, and so we'll just work with them more and more until he can do it today. He's with my mom today. Melissa's off the rest of the week, so yeah. But everything's now it's good.
Good.
Now it's
That's good.
That's really
Work
good
sucked today,
news.
catching up on 2 weeks of shit.
Sure.
But otherwise-
I believe it.
I believe that too. Yeah. That's crazy.
But what have you guys been up to?
So I watched some stuff. The horror hole is open for business.
Hell
It's
yeah.
that time of year. And all the good new horror movies are coming out, good or bad, whichever you choose, however you choose to see them. There's fresh horror.
Love it.
This week, we watched a movie called VHS Beyond.
Is
It is
part of the
it is
VHS
chapter
series?
7. There are 7
Good
of these
Lord.
fucking movies.
I saw that first one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is the 7th installment, and this one is more about like alien abduction type stuff. It's okay.
Not my
I mean,
cup of tea. Those are the last
Yeah.
podcast episodes I skip. Listen to everything else. Don't
There's-
care for the aliens.
Man, and like, so I loved the X-Files, but like they went hard on the alien,
Yeah,
and
they
it
did.
was like, man, and I've never watched all X-Files because I like the Monster of the Week stuff. I
Right.
like the stuff that feels like Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, I
but
like
from
that
like
stuff,
an
too.
investigatory kind of like angle. It's like, okay, that's cool. I like that. All the stuff with tombs and. But yeah, when they get into the alien and the government conspiracy, it's
Yeah.
kind of like fuck.
well, this one was really only one of this. The VHS movies are divided. It's like an anthology movie,
Right,
And there's
yeah.
like 4 chapters, and only one of them was about an actual abduction. But it wasn't even an abduction. It was about a woman who had like spent a bunch of time out in the desert trying to spot alien spacecraft and stuff, and she finds one that has landed and gets into the ship, and then it
Like,
doesn't-
by her
they
own-
don't-
like,
yeah,
she just decides to do
walks
it?
into the ship like a dummy.
She's like, fuck it.
and, pretty much.
I've been waiting for this all my life.
And then
Probe me.
she's surprised when she can't find the door and the ship takes off.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to get into
I
what
read
happens.
this Choose Your Own Adventure.
But that was a good one. That might have been based on that actually. That was a really good one. There was only one chapter in this one that I found to be stupid. Other than that, the other three were pretty good. I'm giving this one 3 stars. Wisdom Sage says check it out. It's streaming right now on Shudder if you have Shudder, or it's probably on your streaming platform of choice.
Did it have a super rapey end credit like sequence? Like,
No,
is that a
it did not.
VHS staple?
It did
Or like at
not.
the end of every movie, we're gonna show some shit that's way more disturbing than
No.
what they all just watched.
Nope, not this one.
Okay.
And then the next thing we watched was there's been a reboot of a movie close to all of our hearts in one way or the other. Salem's Lot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They remade Salem's
Yeah,
Lot.
okay.
It's on Max, HBO.
That explains some shirts that I've seen.
Okay.
Because I've seen some shirts recently where it's like, it's an odd. I feel like it's weird that I'm seeing a lot of
Suddenly.
Salem's Lot shirts. It's cool. I like
Salem's
that.
Lot is back.
You're right.
In POG
Man, those
form.
Patreon episodes did better than I thought.
Man, are there Stephen King pogs out there?
If not, you could probably have them made.
Some gunslinger pogs. I slam with my heart. He who slams with his hand has forgotten the face of his father.
It was a pretty good movie. It's basically just Salem's Lot. You know, it's just a fresh make of the movie,
Okay.
a remake of the movie. It's got a couple of interesting scenes that are different from the original.
Yeah.
But it's nice to watch because like it doesn't get into it. You know, there's parts of the original.
I've never seen the original
The
movie.
original
I read the
can
book.
be slow.
Yeah.
It's very dated.
Who plays
and it can be
Callahan?
very slow. I can't remember.
It's just some guy?
some dude, but
Yeah.
you might recognize him. I'd have to look.
Do they do any Dark Tower like
Not that I could
uh-huh.
tell.
Yeah, and you would be able to tell.
Yeah.
Damn, that I get it makes sense that they wouldn't because of, the timeline of events and everything, but still it would have been nice to get something.
And I don't think this is the first. This movie came out in 1979 it was a TV miniseries.
Oh shit.
I forgot about that. And it's got I want to say Bonnie Bedelia, the woman that played John McClane's wife in Die Hard.
Wow.
It's like one of her first movies. Let's see who played Callahan. Because
Reginald
Callahan
Bell
doesn't
Johnson.
show up in either movie until like a little more than halfway through. Like he's apparently so unimportant in the book that he's not credited. I'd have to look a little.
I was just curious.
Yeah, I was
I'm not
thinking
trying to
maybe
grind this to a halt.
I thought maybe it would pop right up, but James Gallery is the name of the guy who plays Father Callahan. Oh, he's you'll probably recognize him. It's this fella. He's in some stuff, but mostly older stuff.
Yeah, I don't. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. He plays like a lot of idiots.
yeah, kind of. So anyway, it was a pretty decent remake. I liked it. Okay, I
Cool.
thought it was okay. I mean,
I want to watch it.
I would watch. It would be fun to see how you felt about both of them. So, watch the original at some point and then watch this one and see what you think. There's a couple of really cool scenes in the new one because the effects can be better.
Yeah.
And the fucking vampires are a lot scarier looking in this because, again, better effects, better, I think, tolerance of people. Like we've gotten a little more conditioned to seeing horrible things.
Uh-huh.
When I was a kid, my parents let me watch Salem's Lot when it was on, and it was just on like CBS or ABC or something.
Yeah, sure.
As a miniseries.
Yeah.
And they let me watch it, and I was about 6 or 7. Oh boy, that was not a good idea because the vampires floating outside the windows, beckoning to be let in. Boy, I just knew that was going to happen to me.
Yeah.
And that scared the shit out of me. So my parents were very reluctant to let me watch scary movies. And ironically, now I love them. I watch them all the time, as you well know. So
I remember being 11 years old and not being able to make it through Pet Cemetery,
Oh,
which is honestly, I like that movie,
It's
but
tough,
it is.
though.
I don't think it's super scary. Like when I watch it now, it's like I cannot believe. I was scared of the cat hissing, and it's like I can't
Sure.
believe like that. But yeah, I couldn't make it through that. It was just like, nope, can't do it.
Yeah. But I think the new movie is a little bit less of a grind than the first one because they stretched it out over 3 days. This movie was 2 hours long, give or take. So they did a good job with it. I liked it fine. I thought it was pretty good.
It's so like 24 years since I read the book.
Yeah. So I mean, I'd say check it out for sure. I'd give it 3.5 stars. Was cool. Say just check it out. Last thing on my list of things to talk about is that so we had this family move into this house behind us recently, and I believe they're a Mexican family. I mean, I know they're Latinx. I don't know if they're Mexican. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure they are because I've talked to them a few times, and they have a Mexican dialect. You know what I'm saying? And so they're really cool. They've got a couple of nice kids that run around the neighborhood and play and have a good time. And they have chickens. So like I'm hearing a rooster crow at my house now, which is weird, but it's kind of neat because it's like I live out in the country.
Does it crow at like weird
it
fucking
crows
times?
Yeah, dude.
There's a rooster somewhere in my neighborhood, and it's like I'll come home for lunch, and it's like
hollering
2:00.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, oh yeah, the sun's up. You're right, buddy.
You got it, man. About 8 hours late, but you got it. He crows all the time. It's fine. It's never bothered me. It doesn't bother us at all. It's just weird, and I'm already used to it. Like, I would miss it if I didn't hear it now.
Sure.
So
that's weird that I don't know how the city is. I don't live in the city within the city limits, but it seems odd to me that like that's a thing. You can just have chickens.
You can have chickens, and I think you can have even some small livestock within reason.
Wow, I had no idea.
Or something
like a goat, yeah.
But they changed it recently to where you were allowed to have more than that. More than a lot of people do that now because it's so expensive to buy food, and so they'll have eggs,
right?
And so, like once I came out into my backyard and there were chickens all in the alley behind my house because they had gotten out. They'd all gotten out. And I was afraid the psycho that lives up the street was going to drive through the alley at 100 miles an hour and kill all their
Just to see
chickens.
how many points you get, yeah.
So I ran over there and told the guy, hey, your chickens are out. And he's like, oh, he goes and gets his hat and just is like shooing them back into the yard. And they all just go where he tells them to go.
Fuck, he's got the hat. He's serious.
Go. Go, but slowly. Don't act scared. So he's also got some bunny rabbits and stuff. And so like recently we've seen this big bunny rabbit hopping around in the vacant lot behind my house, and we've had to say, "Hey, yo, your bunny rabbit's out, man. You need to come get your rabbit." He's like, He comes gets the rabbit. Right?
Gotta get the rabbit hat.
Gotta get the rabbit hat. Hold on, I haven't had to
back
use this in a while.
Yeah,
that's what he actually lives in the hat. You know what I mean?
Put the hat the wrong way on the shelf again. So he goes, he gets the rabbits, so Thursday of last week, Tanya comes to me and she's like, she was like, I walked over to the magnolia tree behind the house in the vacant lot, and I was like, okay, first of all, why are you walking around in the vacant lot behind our house? Number one.
There's a rose in there.
It must be. It was calling me. The music was so beautiful.
This is going to sound crazy, Ian, but I think that we need to protect it.
I would be like, I'll get my gun. But she's like, well, there was a dead bunny, baby bunny in the yard. And so I was like, okay. And so the lot is adjacent to my living room window, which we tend to open. Mm-hmm. She was afraid it was going to fucking rot and stink the whole house up.
Some stank in.
Which we've also got something dead under our house that I cannot get to.
That's no good. Yeah,
so it's under our fucking front porch, so we've had to put like a tarp over just to keep the smell from getting up in there. And the flies are coming up through the deck.
Oh, fun.
Even on and we've got a screened-in porch, so now it's working the opposite direction that we wanted it to, which is it's trapping the flies in.
Right. I'm sorry, your deck is clearly haunted.
Yeah. it's starting to wane. The smell is starting to go down, and we haven't had nearly as many flies since we put the tarp down. But anyway, I got up Friday morning. Oh, we've got this cat too that we started. This our neighborhood.
I'm starting to think
is
you're a
just-
Disney princess with
we
all these
are.
fucking.
I think it's Tanya. She attracts animals. We have this like stray cat that we're feeding. We've named him Jones because he looks like the cat from Alien. I think I mentioned Jones. And so anyway, I get up Friday morning, and of course I had overslept, and Tanya came into the bedroom. She's like, honey, you need to get up. It's almost time for you to get ready to go to work. I'm like, shit. So I get up and I walk in, and she's got this look on her face. This I've done something look on her face. And she is holding a baby bunny that she has found. Jones caught a baby bunny. So when we talked to the folks that live behind us, and they apparently, I told them about the dead rabbit. So like, well, they must know this is their rabbit because they have a rabbit. Well, they go over and they're like, yeah, I guess this is one of this ones, but we didn't even know she had babies. And they apparently keep it in the basement, and the basement has a hole, and they got out. I don't know. She's got this rabbit, this tiny little rabbit in her arms, looking at me like, guess what, honey? I'm like, oh, fuck.
You can litter train these. You know that? Yeah.
I do now.
Don't they shit a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I work with somebody who owned a rabbit as a pet, kept a rabbit as a pet, and she was telling me about how, like, yeah, it would just shit.
Yeah, it does. They shit while they eat.
Yeah.
It's like go in one and out the other.
Smart. It's efficient.
Yeah, it's efficient. But they...
Save time that way.
I told her immediately, I was like, nope. Sorry. Need to go next door. Tell them you've got one of the rabbits. She's like, but they didn't even know that there were babies. I'm like, take them over there. No rabbits, no more pets. And I went to work. About an hour later, I came back in. I was like, you can keep the rabbit.
You were thinking about it that whole hour?
I was.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I was being like, less abusive Bing Crosby in the 1950s. There will be no rabbits in this house. I'm the man, and I say no.
Now get my bag of oranges.
Get my oranges.
So I can beat you and you won't show bruises.
And
did the oranges bruise?
I beat her with the oranges.
Yeah,
and no, I did
that's how
not.
it works.
It's a law, right? It's like a transitive
Equivalent
property.
exchange.
Sorry, I shouldn't say a
Transient
law.
property.
Although,
Yeah.
Supreme Court, who knows?
Who knows these days? But I was.
You can only beat your spouse with citrus fruit.
I caved and said, okay, you can keep the rabbit,
Yeah.
but I'm not dealing with it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to deal with it. I already deal with all the other animals. I will end up dealing with the rabbit probably at some point.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's
It's part of the family.
right.
now.
Yeah.
And so we went to we went to Rural King and bought a fucking rabbit cage. And the stuff to go feed him, and the bedding and the blanket. So he can burrow into the blanket and sleep. And he's about the size of my palm. He's a tiny little guy. I'll post pictures of him on the Discord. We talked to our vet, and he was like, you don't really have to do much. Just feed them, give them water, and that's it. Just keep up. You'll have to clean up after them, and that's it. They're easy. They take care of themselves.
You're like, you don't tell me what to do.
I will.
If I don't want to clean up after him, I won't.
You give him a shot of some sort right now.
Can you make it so that he just takes one big shit instead of like a million little ones?
So now we've got an incontinent dog, another loud dog, a bunny rabbit, 3 cats.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's just becoming
How are the dogs
a living
doing?
nightmare.
How are they handling it?
Pixel, my little terrier, is obsessed with this bunny.
Sure, yeah.
She will not. She lays next to the cage, and she sits and stares at it for hours, just looking.
She's like, one day you're going to slip up
Yeah.
and I'm going to be there.
Yes. Tanya's had him out. The bunny has had him out and showed, let the dog sniff of him.
Right.
And Penny was kind of interested. Penny's getting old, and I don't think she's going to be with us much longer.
Fucking sucks. Penny's awesome.
Penny's fucking awesome. I mean, she's only 9, but she is not doing great. But anyway, she was like up and like had her ears up looking at that rabbit like, you aren't supposed to be in here. You're supposed to be out there. I chase you.
Right.
Oh, we've got a possum that's roaming around, by the way, that Pixel tackled the other day. Got into a fight with that possum. We live in the city, y'all. I don't live out here with Tyler. Y'all probably out here have less animals than we do.
Yeah.
Apparently.
You are painting a picture of like you have to climb the telephone pole.
I am
to, like,
Green
call the
Acres,
vet. Yeah.
but only it's Green Acres in the city.
It's like a fucked up Pokemon's.
Yeah.
Center.
Now, granted, I don't live in. I don't live in like a
Choose
big
your
city.
starter: old dog, possum, tiny rabbit.
Paducah's not a big city by any means, but the area that I live in is populous. It's there's houses. It's midtown in a medium, fairly well populated city. But there are animals everywhere, and they're all coming to my house. So yeah. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I have a bunny rabbit now as a pet. And
What's the bunny's name? Did you say?
she named it Wicked.
Wicked.
I don't know why.
Is he wicked smart?
He's wicked
smart.
Yeah, that's what I like to say. He's wicked smart. He likes carrots, so that
Hey,
checks
all
out.
right. Now you know for sure
Now
it
we
is a
have
rabbit.
confirmed it is a rabbit and not just a guinea pig with really long ears.
Have you tried feeding it tricks?
Which is what. Have you ever seen that sketch? Did you see that Ted 2, I think, where he's working in the grocery store?
I want to see
And
those movies.
Liam Neeson
Oh, after
comes
that clip
through
on
with
TikTok.
a box of tricks, and he's like, Am I to understand that these are only for children?" And Ted was like, "No, it's cool. You can buy them. It's fine." He gets all sneaky and suspicious. He's like, "You've done me a great favor here today." And he like pays for the tricks, and he puts it in his coat and then sneaks out. It's really funny.
I've heard those movies are funny.
They're pretty funny.
Yeah.
They are. Speaking of wicked smart,
Right. That's how we got there?
Yeah.
Or the tricks?
the tricks, it's all the big, it's Ka. Ka is a wheel. And
So is Seth
according
MacFarlane.
to your shirt, you drink Nozilla.
I do.
Aside from drinking Nozilla, what have you been up to this week?
So you talked about a show on the last episode called The Floor, and Nikki and I have watched all of it.
Yes. So you
And I
enjoy
told my
the
mom
floor
about
with Rob Lowe, my boyfriend.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
It's a great
It's a
show,
cool
isn't
show.
it? It's
a cool
fun.
show. It like scratches a bunch of itches.
Hello.
There's a hello flying helicopter.
Hello, Mister. That is low. Like
I can hear this Creedence Clearwater coming out of it. Wow.
All right. Anyway,
I'm afraid we're gonna go outside and there's gonna be like a thin layer of DDT on everything. Yeah, it was like the floor.
the
It like
floor.
scratched like the game show itch, but also like because there are 100 contestants, it is straight up like people watching the game show.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it was so fun to be like,
it's the audience
dude.
or something. Yeah.
By the time we got to like the last few episodes, I'm like, there'll be a contestant and it'll be like, his name is Tony. And it's like, he doesn't, or his name is Tim. And I looked at Nikki, I was like, he doesn't look like a Tim. He looks like a Tony. So we just, I don't know, man. It was
Yeah.
fun. Henry got super annoyed because he's like, you guys talk too much when you watch that show.
So he was into it as well.
Kind of, sort of. Anytime he liked it, but like, there's so much shit where it's like, he doesn't
He
know.
wouldn't know
Right.
what to name it.
But whenever
Like
there
pop
was
culture stuff and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
And I
like
was-
80s pop culture.
And I was super bad at like, they like, when you're like naming celebrities and stuff, I'm not good at that to begin with. Tyler, I'm sure you'd be good. But like, they choose these photographs where it's like, it took me like longer to recognize Andy Richter than it should have. And it's like, because they like chose a photo where it was like taken like below him.
Right,
and
right.
he's like wearing a hairpiece or something. And it's like, what are you doing? And then some of them are like AI generated. Like the one for like wild animals was like, all AI generated, and they look like the fucking like extreme sports trapper keepers, where it's like a fucking lion like windsurfing and shit. It's like, what are you
boar
doing this?
like playing baseball. Yeah,
Right? Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we really enjoyed it. We
Good.
watched all of it.
That's fun.
Yeah,
I'm really glad you liked it. The second season is underway.
Right? Yeah, we're watching that.
You're like caught up now.
I think we're one episode behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's fun. I love the concept. It's fun to play along with.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, I'm not going to tell you. And it's weird that I'm like trying not to spoil a game show.
Right. No, I get it. I
But
totally get it.
The one episode that we watched last week, something happened during a round that was like the most it hasn't happened before. And it was a moment where you're like screaming at the TV, like, what are you doing?
Dude, there were some. I can't wait to see that.
You're gonna know exactly what I'm talking
Okay.
about. I want you to report back on
There
this.
are moments in season one, like there's this one lady who plays this one contestant, and like, man, there are a few contestants, like when they get up on the stage, you just know it's like, fuck, they chose this person not because they think they would do well, but because the producer
attitude.
thinks that they're going to like, well, there's attitude, there's big personalities, there's that, but then there's also like, I swear to you, like, one guy went up on stage and I looked at Nikki and I was like, this guy's disabled. Like, I mean, he's just like, they're like, no, I can't imagine a producer's like, yeah, okay. This guy might win it all. Cause it's like, dude, there ain't no fucking way. Like, he looks like Alfred E. Newman. Like, it ain't. And they put him on there because they're like, hey, this will be fun. Right. But like, there was one lady who got up there and like, I swear she said pass, because in this game you can pass, right? Mm-hmm. And when you pass, it's essentially you waste 3 seconds.
You lose 3
seconds before they show you the next slide, or you try to guess. And man, she said pass, and then waited like fucking the new slide comes in, and then it's like 9 seconds of silence.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. And I was like, I looked at Nikki and I was like, I think this
didn't
lady
realize.
thinks that when you pass, that you pass the turn to the next person. And it was so just like, what the fuck, lady?
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking this was in season 1.
Yeah, what we saw was in season 1.
I missed some stuff last season because I was here. The show was coming on like while I was here recording.
We watched it on Hulu.
Okay. Well, she watches it on Fox
She watches it, as it comes
live.
out.
Okay, now that you say that second thing, I remember seeing this on TikTok whenever it was like these two white people and they had to identify celebrities and they missed every single black celebrity, no matter who it was. No. I remember it was a whole big thing on TikTok where it was just.
Well, it's funny you say
they
that.
They didn't know like Harriet Tubman.
Yeah,
they didn't know not current or past historical, no black figures whatsoever.
There were 2 black contestants facing off they were in a duel. And every time they were doing one of the celebrity ones, and every time a black person would come up and they would get it wrong, I'd turn to Nikki and be like, they're racist.
That's awesome. I'm glad you watched that.
Yeah, man, it's
fun.
a fucking great show.
Good.
Yeah. It's awesome. We loved it. I mean, we fucking ate it up. And it was one of those where it's like, it's not a short show.
No, it's an hour-long show,
but
with commercials.
It's done. An episode ends, and it's like, well, I mean, you want to watch another one, right? And
you almost kind of feel like, and we watch it week to week, so it's like I kind of almost feel like
we're doing that now too.
I don't want to wait. I want more puzzles. I want more slides to look at,
It felt like, because Henry was complaining because we talk so much when we watch it, and it's not that he was invested in it, it's just like He's trying to game, you see, and we're talking. That's the problem. Yeah, and
It's not quiet. I'm trying to watch the show. It's quiet.
Right.
You're cutting into my gaming.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like he was bitching about it at dinner because I was like, yeah, I gotta record tonight. And he's like, good. Maybe I can
Finally be
get some
quiet
gaming done
around
here. Yeah. And I was like, who's worse, me or mom? And he's like, you. And I'm like, what do you mean? You can hear me when you're gaming? He's like, I got my headset on and I can hear you. And I'm like,
oh, how the turns have tabled.
yeah, right, exactly. But yeah, man, we talk when we watch it, which is part of the reason it's been so much fun.
Yeah.
Is because like normally when we watch stuff, I get in this mode where it's like I just want to absorb the content
Sure.
and like I want to like fucking analyze the writing and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it's like
totally.
that doesn't exist with the floor.
No,
the floor
it's
is just
so
it's just
simple and clean, and you can engage with your friends or your
Yeah.
partner that you're watching with, and yeah, it's
nice.
fun.
I liked
That's
it.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I appreciate the recommendation.
My pleasure.
I've been playing a game called Final Fantasy II. I don't know if you've heard of Final Fantasy II. It is like everybody's least favorite Final Fantasy. So that's period. I'll go and put a period at the end of that.
Yeah.
I bought it. I bought the Pixel remastered version of it. I've tried to play it before. I'm going to finish it this time. I'm like, I assume halfway through it. It's pretty good. I like it.
I beat it. I didn't have any problems with it.
Really? Yeah.
I can see where people don't like the grinding of every spell and every ability, and
But I think it's totally.
But I was fine with it.
To me, it feels like grinding that stuff seems very optional.
Yeah, you don't have to get like 99 fists on your monk. I mean,
Yeah.
you can just play it and you're gonna be just fine. Yeah.
What version did you play? The GBA or PSP?
GBA.
Okay. Yeah, was that Dawn of Souls, I think? Yeah, it had 1 and 2 on it. Yeah. I didn't try that one, but I did try playing the PSP version.
Then I did 3 on the 3D remake on the DS of 3.
Man, I've heard that the 3D remake is, I wouldn't say very different, but different enough from the original 2D or Pixel
Oh, really? 'Cause I
remastered.
didn't have any problem with it either.
Yeah, I've heard.
Story was pretty shallow.
Yeah,
but
I've heard that the 3D remake is more difficult. Just like I haven't played Final Fantasy IV's 3D remake, but I've heard that is more difficult than Final Fantasy IV.
4 is most definitely I was shocked at the spike in difficulty
in the
3D remake of
3D.
4.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I like to hear that.
The Golbez fight where Rydia has to summon the Mist Dragon to stop it.
Yeah.
That fight beat my ass like 6 or 7 times before I finally like figured it out. Like, and it was a nothing burger of a fight in the SNES version.
You sure?
Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I feel like there's not a lot that's challenging in the SNES version.
Oh yeah, not at all.
And that's my biggest complaint with Final Fantasy II is that I feel so overpowered and I'm not grinding anything. It's just, and I'm like getting to the point where it's like, okay, well, I guess I'll switch up weapons and level up different weapons as I go, because it's like I'll get in fights and it's like the swords aren't going up.
Yeah.
And I guess they're not going up because I'm not fighting,
Yeah, you've capped out for this area.
So
much, yeah.
I'm switching weapons and stuff, and it is very, very, very easy. Extremely easy, to the point where it's like, is it just easier in the Pixel remaster? Like, is that the thing?
Yeah.
And I looked that up, and they did change. What I like about the Pixel remasters is you can you have cheats built in, essentially, where it's like, if you want to toggle it to where you get 4 times XP, you can do that.
That's nice.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with any of that, but I mean, it's nice that it's there. And then they add like the auto battles and stuff, which I totally use, because it's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna have every character choose fight until this battle's over. Sure, I'll press X, so that it'll just do that at like fucking 8 times speed. But a change they made from the original is you gain. There's a chance that characters will gain HP and stamina regardless of whether or not they're hit in battle, which I think is a nice quality of life change. So you're not doing that shit where it's like, well, 3 of my party members are gonna attack this one other party member. We're gonna institute friendly fire so that we can increase the HP of a party member. But yeah, man, I like it. It's good. And for whatever reason, it's sticking this time where it didn't when I was playing it on the PSP. I think some of that might just have to do with the art style too, because like the pixel remasters pretty much make everything look like it's from Final Fantasy VI. like it's like they take the pinnacle of the 2D Final Fantasies and make everything kind of like match that.
Yeah.
Which is great for me because Final Fantasy VI is my favorite.
Hell yeah.
Other than that,
are you watching Only Murders?
no, I'm not. Are they on season 4 now?
Yep.
No, we finished the first season.
I'm digging it. It's good.
Yeah.
So good.
I
This
need
season's
to.
great.
I need to get back on it. At this point, it kind of feels like I've been off of it so long that I don't really want to play catch up, even though I know that it's quality. But that's also one of the shows where I'll sit there and watch it in silence, and it's like, you know what I mean? Because it's well written and it's like
So good.
it's entertaining, and yeah.
I'm really enjoying this season. Like all the seasons have been great. I'm really getting into
Well, I'm glad
this
they
one.
really expanded the cast in this season.
Me too.
Like substantially.
Big time. Yeah. Good choices for this season.
I've been watching some battles on. Have you heard of Tactics League? Are you familiar with this? It is a competitive PvP Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like, as I've been watching it, I've been like, well, Tyler's either like really gonna love this because it's tactics, or really hate it because it's PvP.
It's something I would watch but never do.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been watching it, but it's also been a thing where it's like, I'm probably never gonna like get involved. The community seems fine. You know what I mean? It seems like a positive community, but it's also one of those things where it's like, and this might just be perceived, but like the barrier to entry seems very high.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I've played Tactics twice. Like I played it through twice. I think it's great. Love it. But like I don't know Tactics like these people in this
like
league.
the granular level. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're having to take like zodiac signs into actual accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. So they've taken the PSP version of Tactics, which has multiplayer in it. I didn't know that. It has like a rendezvous mode, and which I believe is like you can play.
Yeah, that's how you get the Dark Knight swords and shit like that.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I played the patch version that incled it in the base game instead of having to do that.
Okay. But yes, that's you're right. That's how they introduced all that stuff. But the Tactics League has a version. They have a patch that they use that you apply to your legally backed up UMD. And
Oh god, a UMD, like it has to be a legit War of the Lions PSP copy.
yes, wink,
Ooh.
it does. It sure does.
Yes, shake, shake, shake. It does.
But the patch makes the balance changes. And I thought it was interesting because I was like, well, how do you handle like mathematicians? Like, how do you like?
Yeah.
And I didn't know in the PSP version there's a toggle specifically for that job where it's like include them.
Yeah. Which in my version it was just like, no, I'm not fucking with that. I don't off.
Right.
No, thank you.
Right. Yeah. And in this league, they're essentially they've been replaced with Sage.
Okay.
So it's cool, man. They got a whole site and like a Discord. I'm in the Discord. will probably never say anything. I just think it's
That's very
just
cool.
think it's neat.
I will look at it.
It's like a potato.
It's like a
I just
potato.
think they're neat.
Yeah. And I like watching the videos and I like watching the tournaments and stuff. But yeah.
I will look into that. Yeah, I want to see that.
And they run it
Is it
through
on Twitch?
I don't know if it's on Twitch. I've been watching the videos on YouTube. It's called Tactics League, if anybody's interested in checking it out. They do it through, I know you're familiar with PSP.
Oh yeah, that's a good emulator.
Yeah. So that's got like...
That's how I streamed when I streamed.
Yeah, and that's how I streamed. I think it was Final Fantasy V. It's a great emulator. I think it does.
Yeah.
I think it does great. It's nice because it's on a lot of platforms. It's on iOS. It's on Android, and from one of the videos I watched, because they've got this Tactics League has this series of videos on like how to get it set up and configured and all that. Apparently, you can do it on like a mobile device, and you connect through a VPN, and the emulator has built-in NetPlay. It's pretty neat. So essentially, you could have a match where someone's on a PC and another person's on an iPhone.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty neat.
I did look on Twitch, and there is a Tactics League like channel.
Yeah,
but I don't think there are a lot of people streaming it. I think that like they go live.
Yeah.
Tactics League itself goes live. So I don't know, but
they seem like it seems like a small community, because they just recently, like I said, I'm on the Discord. I checked the stuff out. There was going to be a tournament like yesterday, but like they didn't have 12 entrants. So they canceled the tournament. And it's like, well, shit, man, that kind of like, on one hand, that's like, fuck, that kind of makes me maybe want to get into it and try it.
That's the level I would try.
Yeah, because it is. It seems really small, and
12
it's
people. I don't mind being 12 out of 12. That's fine.
Yeah, but see, that's
2,000 out of 2,000. No, thank you. 12 out of 12. Okay.
it's weird, because it's one of those where it's almost like, on one hand, it's like, okay, 12 people. That's not that many people, but like on the other hand, it's like, well, I could get lost in 2,000 people, which is fine.
yeah, you don't want to be in the spotlight sucking.
Right.
You could suck privately in a crowd.
Yeah.
Like I do in Overwatch. I
Oh
get
boy,
it.
like I do in every single video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not ever gonna shine, but I have fun, so that's all that matters.
Yep. Yeah. And Nikki and I we've been playing Final Fantasy 14 still, and boy, I love doing some fucking low level content and just fucking going at her pace and just not worrying about rushing or anything. It's just been fun to just be like, all right, well, what do you want to do? And whatever you want to do, I'll tag along. And
Yeah, dude, I kind of missed that like Surtur Baruta grind and the Canyon grind, where it was just by yourself, just with the music. And
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I think we're going to start playing Horizon 11, which is like a private server, a Final Fantasy 11 private server.
Nice.
It's been something that I've heard about. Like,
I saw Dalton's back into it too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Is he on Retail 11?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure which
I'll
one.
have to message him, because
Yeah.
if he's playing on Horizon, then that's a lock. That's a lock. Nikki and I, we watched some videos, and I was like, oh man, I'd like to do this, and she said, yeah, I'd like to do that too. So that's a potential upcoming thing. 11's so good.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's so good, and it's like doing the low level stuff in 14 makes me want to do 11 stuff even more, because it's like, not to say 11 wasn't complicated, but it's like, it's really different styles of gameplay. I feel like 11's slower, and gives you a little more time to think about stuff. A lot of stuff in 14 truly is like a bullet hell, because it's
you could telegraph a goblin picking up a bomb with a stun in 11. You know, you can actually and feel gratified that you saw that coming and stop it. You know,
that is true. That is gratifying. But you bringing that up does remind me that it is tougher to like pick up cues and telegraph cues in Final Fantasy 11 than it is.
Then in 14 it is?
Yeah, in 14 everything's telegraphed very well. And I think because of that, because things are telegraphed well, it happens so fast. Like it's
okay.
14 is like it is for me. Like there's like an EX trial that I've done where it's like I don't ever want to do this again because as many times as I have done it, which was like not hundreds of times, but a dozen times, like I never knew what was going on. Like never. And I watched videos. Still never, like I knew like what phase it was in and shit, but it's like I don't know what's going. It's like there's so much shit on the screen that's being telegraphed. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's weird. It's different, to see how different they are, but also similar. That's it. That's it for me. I've talked a bunch.
There's only one other show I want to mention that only 2 episodes out. Melissa and I have watched it. So I knew it would be good, but I didn't think it would be this good, which is The Penguin.
Oh, yeah?
I'm
shit.
letting some of these build up. I have not started it yet, but
I'm glad to
letting
hear
some
it.
episodes
Damn.
build up because I've heard great things.
Yeah, it's fucking good, man.
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because Melissa watched the movie, she didn't know, and then we watched the second episode, and I was like, yeah, God, can you believe how good Colin Farrell? Who the fuck is Colin Farrell in this movie? Look it up. And she was like, no fucking way the Penguin's Colin Farrell. I was like, yeah, that's how fucking good he is.
It is so good. God, that chase scene in that movie makes me so happy. But I've heard great things about the show. I'm excited.
I'm very excited because this has been on my TikTok forever. So it's like if I see this if it drops to about $20 with free shipping, I will buy this so we can try it on the show.
Okay.
It finally dropped for that, and I jumped on it and I bought it. So, Dave and I are spicy boys. Ian, you're not so much a spicy boy. So when people send us stuff, you're not always in the spicy boy challenges.
Right.
But I have something all 3 of us can do. Sour Boy Challenge.
Oh,
Sour Boy Challenge.
Sour Boy.
Yeah.
I like sour stuff, but
Me too.
as long as they're not gross like those fucking plums.
Well, it's
Because those were watery.
no.
and-
This is like candy.
Okay, right.
So it
I
is
don't want my sour shit to be healthy.
4 different levels and it's fruit, chewy fruit, sour candy.
All right. What is it branded? Like what is this? Where did this come from?
This I'm not sure who makes it. 'Cause
Okay.
I saw it all over to Final Boss Sour.
Final
levels
Boss.
1, 2, 3, and 4, which is the final boss, which is coming soon. So it's only 3 levels.
Shit. What are they going to send it separate?
I hope so. So like here's I'll open it up for us to do. Level
Okay.
1,
You got nutrition facts on those?
the Minotaur. This whole pack is 105 calories.
All right, sweet.
So level 1, sour strawberries. The Minotaur. His name is Beaster. So we're fighting Beaster the Minotaur
Beaster.
by trying these sour strawberries.
All right. That packaging looks kind of neat.
It's very
Oh, they're like
Pixelated.
It's like pixel.
Oh, so it's like retro
pixel art.
themed.
Sticky.
Sticky.
Well, they're actual strawberries.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
So it's strawberries,
Candied fruit.
blueberries, and cranberries.
Man, these are fucking sticky as
are
fuck.
sticky.
Oh, cranberries? Fucking gross. Okay.
I'm okay with this. We ready?
Real
We're
fruit.
ready to try level 1. Oh, Beaster strawberries.
Oh, it smells good as
Sour
fuck.
challenge.
This smells
All right.
really good.
That's nice.
I'm going to have another one. I'll pass it back. That's good.
Oh, that's really good.
That's real good. So where did you see? You saw this on TikTok?
Yep.
God damn,
That's fucking
that's
good as
delicious.
shit.
It's a little bit sour, but it's so delicious.
Damn, dude. Was this very expensive? It looks like it was.
$20.
Okay.
Normally it's 35. I was like, I don't want to pay 35 for it. I'll pay around 20, and it finally dropped there one day. I haven't seen it that cheap since.
How much do you like? How many of these do you get?
There are two packs of every
Two packs of
every
each?
of every level of
Damn.
every level of every fruit.
Can you buy them individually?
Probably.
I'm
This
gonna
is just
check-
a big sampler kit.
Okay. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Henry,
Are
would
we still on level
love it.
1?
This is level 1 blueberries.
Okay.
Oh no, these aren't sticky.
Unacceptable. I'm not gonna have many of these. Blueberries kind of fucked me up.
I just grabbed 2.
Just one for me. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a low level allergy or something. Blueberries give me
Oh, really?
crazy heartburn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Sour level 1. What's the monster on that?
This looks like a glorp glorp.
Oh, I see it. Lardsworth the pig.
Yeah, glorp glorp.
That's the boss.
Roadhog's cousin, Lardsworth.
All right, sour blueberries level 1.
How's worth spelled? O-R or U-R?
OR.
Nah.
It is substantially more sour to me than the strawberries.
I think it's because it's not as sweet as the strawberries.
Yeah.
It's sour. It's pretty tasty.
It is tasty.
But I'm not getting as much of the fruit taste as I am the sour.
Right.
It's there, but it's not as strong as that strawberry was fucking good.
Dude, I would buy, packs of those strawberries.
Oh yeah. I'd get all my fruit intake that way.
What are these called? I'm looking up right. The
Final boss sour.
sours. Okay.
All right, level 1. What? Yeah, the blueberries are only 100 calories. The cranberries here are only 90 calories per pack.
Okay. I'm just going to do a flat 100 is what I'm going to do.
Which these feel more like craisins.
I eat dried cranberries all the time. These are sticky.
Nice. The monster on here is a spider, it looks like.
Arachnothorn.
Arachnothorn.
The last of the level 1 bosses. See if we clear.
Okay. That's good.
Let's
I'm
taste
gonna have
it.
Nice
another
sour
one.
craisins.
Yeah. I wish craisins were
Fuck.
this sour.
God, these are good. Holy shit.
I wish craisins were like that all
Yeah,
of them.
man.
Yeah.
Like I like craisins, but I like that extra sour bit.
Yeah.
I got to get some of these. I swear, Henry would love this.
Me too.
Ready to move on to level 2?
Yes,
All right.
No, hey, I can do level 2 with you. May have to pause for level 3 for next week because if I eat too much sour stuff, I get real bad stomach problems.
Yeah.
Like I gotta chill on the sour. If it gets real bad, we'll see. We'll see where I'm at after level 2.
So here's the level 2 strawberries. Built in the duck.
Built-in?
Built in.
More strawberries. Cool.
It's gonna be strawberry, blueberry, cranberry each time.
Oh,
Each
okay.
level. Yep.
Okay.
I can't help but notice that this isn't nearly as juicy.
Oh. You know I like them juicy.
They're sticky. Okay.
Oh, good. This looks like what is this? A mallard duck?
Yep.
Duck man?
Our first level 2 challenge. Level 2 strawberry.
Smells good. That's sour as shit. Good job.
Woo! God damn.
That's gut in there.
Oh,
That is sour. It's really
that's
good.
very fucking sour.
But it is sour. This is about the level that Japanese warhead candies are.
That's really sour. It's tasty though.
Need water.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink some blood orange water.
Very sour.
So the level 2 blueberry, Chelsea the crawfish. few of those. If you want to take these, what's in these packs back to, I've got another pack I can share with the kids. So if you want to take what's split to these to Henry,
Man, if you don't mind,
Yeah, no,
that
go
would
for it.
rule. I mean, he would love these. He loves sour stuff.
I can't help but notice that this level of blueberry is more plump.
Are these blueberries?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I haven't put my fingers in my mouth or anything. Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
all right, level 2 blueberry.
Okay. Oh, boy. Mm-hmm. That's just sour.
Yep. Oh fuck.
It tastes like static.
Yeah.
Yeah. It tastes
didn't-
like static.
I didn't get as much sour from that one as I did from
Really?
the strawberry. Yeah.
I think-
Interesting.
Okay, so I couldn't taste blueberry on level 1. I definitely couldn't taste blueberry on level 2. To me, that was just like sour.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
get. It didn't get much
I didn't get much fruit there. Yeah, just sour.
fruit.
All right.
You guys are seeing those butterflies too, right?
Yeah. But I always see 'em.
I'm finally seeing them.
Gotta open your mind, man.
Thank you, Quato.
This came from MK Ultra.
So Jaw Slicer the Crocodile for level 2 cranberries.
Jaw slicer, huh? All right, I'm gonna get like 3 or 4 of these.
Man, this is like just straight rolled in citric acid powder. All right. Level 2 cranberries.
In your head.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's sour.
I had not anticipated these to be that sour.
I ate too
Hate
many.
mine.
Took too much. All right.
Ooh,
That's good.
still good.
Strawberries are still the best. Flavor wise, I feel like.
Level 1 so far, strawberry has been my favorite from an all around perspective.
It was a great start.
Yeah, it really was.
All right. Level 3.
I'm down.
Level
I
3.
I think I can go level 3.
All right.
I hope.
The level 3 strawberry. Oh, juicy, juicy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Moo the mole.
Pocket the mole.
Pocket the mole.
Is it juicy enough that there's like liquid in the pouch?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Like these glisten.
Oh shit, man! Shame I finished my Kool-Aid already. Pour that in
Like,
there.
I'm
It'd be
gonna have
good.
to splort this out here.
Splort.
Oh my god, I can see how sour it is.
Yeah, these are juicy as fuck, man. Holy shit.
All right. First level 3. Moo the mole.
Wow. Wow.
It's just granular. Ugh.
Okay, I am not getting as much sour from this as I got from level 2.
Really?
I feel like I don't know. Maybe
I
I'm
definitely
just
did.
numb to it now. It's sour,
Ooh.
but maybe I'm just having a stroke or something.
Well, I think
Oh man, though it kind of builds up a little bit.
I think
it's in your throat.
I think it's also one of those where I feel like after 1 and 2, I don't know. It's almost like the
Maybe,
body is like
you're getting accustomed to it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have waited. Well, you know what? If level 4 comes in the mail or
There we go.
something,
Yeah.
we'll be ready for. We won't be ready for level 4.
Oh, there's level 4 and 5.
Oh,
hell yeah.
damn. Okay. I see. There's only one fruit, or they just haven't. They're just showing you what the.
They're just showing
mystery
that there's a
the-
level 4
the
and a-
boss.
and
There's
a
only
final
one
boss.
boss.
There might just be one boss in level 4 and one boss in level 5.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Epic level sour. Level 3 blueberries with Connie the... I'm not sure exactly what they...
Chameleon?
Maybe a ferret or something?
Cunnilingus monster?
Cunnilingus monster?
Ah, the ever-present cunnilingus monster.
All right.
Warning, there's been a cunnilingus monster sighting in the area. Gird your loins.
These look like chocolate chips
They
instead of
do.
blueberries.
They do.
All right. Level 3.
What?
Wow. These taste like a pool.
Yes. Fuck yes.
Like, this tastes like a pool.
Holy shit, you're right.
Like,
It's
I
like
just
chlorine.
yeah, I just opened the door to the hotel pool
It's a wonderful
and
smell.
breathed in through my mouth.
That was way more sour to me than the strawberry.
Yeah.
That one got me.
I still got a fruit texture. I mean, I just feel like in the strawberry level 3, it was just like biting into like granulated sour sugar.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Damn.
Hit me with that level 3 cranberry
All
action.
right. Last one.
Tyler.
Level 3 epic sour. Clarissa the Fox.
Isn't it weird that it started with like Minotaur and then now it's like wildlife?
Little wildlife friendly animals.
Is level 5 going to be like Simon the Snail?
Yeah, probably.
Does seem a bit. Oh, you're reading the box backwards, Tyler. We started with the hard shit.
All right. Level 3 epic cranberries.
Not as well.
Okay, it's stinging.
Oh, on the back end. Oh, God.
The back end is rough.
Front end was fine. I'm like, oh, that's not
I
so
know.
bad.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
It gets you there at the end. It's
Woo, boy.
really good.
Damn.
But holy shit, I'm having trouble speaking.
There we go. Final boss. Sour VIP kit.
That was fun. That was good shit,
Yeah,
Tyler.
dude.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Tyler.
No,
Now I can finally
problem.
lick my fingers. Now that we're not digging through bags. Fuck. These are good. Oh, thanks, man.
Oh, you guys want to take some calls?
Well, I do have 2 more things. If
Oh,
we
do you?
them or not.
Oh, shit. Should I not have been sucking on my fingers?
I did make
more food?
something brand new we've never done before.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
gotta try
yeah.
it.
I forgot. You told me this earlier. I don't know what it is, but you mentioned that you had done something new.
So it's a semi blind draft. You get to hear all the options first, but it is build your own Italian meal. And you have $15.
Okay.
$15 to spend to choose appetizer, drink, side, main, and dessert, with options ranging from $5 down to $1.
Okay. Shall we write these down or?
It's probably a good idea.
I have my computer, so.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Good idea.
Yeah, my hands are sticky, so I'm thinking maybe that hand sanitizer will kill some of
Most
that.
definitely. Okay. So again, $15.
Okay.
We'll start out with your appetizer.
All right.
$5 here will get you a carbonara arancini.
I know what carbonara is, but I don't know what the other word is.
It is an arancini. I never knew what they were till Casey made them at work. So they're balls of fried cheesy rice.
Okay.
But also with pancetta and all the things of carbonara in it as well.
Okay.
Arancinis are fucking amazing.
They sound amazing.
For $4, get you a fried ravioli. $3 bruschetta. $2 a caprese salad. $1 some olives.
Okay.
So where are you going there?
We got 15
you'll do
total to spend.
15 total to spend. So the blind draft will be that's
That's the blind part of it.
That's the blind part. Then we'll start all over with whatever you have left from this category going under your drink.
Okay. I've got mine selected. I'm going to go fried ravioli. I mean, I want to I'm sure that the carbonara arancini is delicious. I would definitely like to try that, but I know what fried ravioli tastes like. Mm-hmm. It's before you even gave us the menu. That's what was on my mind.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah, fried ravioli, $4.
I do love me some fried ravioli, but I like with with an Italian meal, it doesn't feel right to me without a salad.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with salad for my appetizer.
Caprese salad.
Caprese salad.
I do love a good caprese salad.
Sure. What is a caprese salad?
So it's the tomato, mozzarella, with the drizzle of balsamic vinaigrette.
Okay.
Love a good drizzle.
Okay. Yeah, that's mine.
So your drink next.
Okay.
$5 gets you an Italian soda of your choice, like the San Pellegrinos.
Okay.
4, a wine of your choice. $3 gets you Fresca. $2 water.
$2 water.
$2 water.
What is it, like bubbly?
Yeah. I didn't say. So yeah, it could be flat or sparkling. And then $1 gets you Beverly.
What's Beverly?
The worst thing you've ever fucking had. It is an Italian aperitif soda that it's discontinued in Italy. The only place you can get it is the Coke Museum.
I haven't heard you talk about Beverly like since we were recording in Annex 2.
Yeah.
It's been like Nazi Coke era. I think the last time I heard you talk about Beverly.
Because it is, people line up to try Beverly because of how fucking awful it is.
It's the fucking producers of soda.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with water on this one.
Water.
Even though it's $2.
Save your money?
I'm gonna save my money and go with water because I like to drink water with my meal. If it's not Coke, it's water. I like a Coke occasionally with my lunch, but it's either water or unsweet tea for me.
That's fair. That's what I generally go to as well.
Fuck it, I'm going with Beverly. I've never had it before. I'm gonna free up some money for some food later. Going Beverly.
There you go.
Fried ravioli and Beverly. What more do you need?
There's still 3 more options here.
That's true.
There's still 3 more things to choose from. You
That
never
is
know.
true.
So your side.
Okay.
$5 gets you a risotto of your choice.
A foot long. Okay.
$4 gets you garlic bread. $3 roasted asparagus. $2 lemon green beans. $1 white beans.
Okay.
So I don't feel like a white bean would go good with Italian food. That's more
like a
of
cannellini
that's
white
more,
bean.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking
yeah.
of like white beans
Like
and cornbread with ketchup on
There's
them.
like
and shit.
Italian cannellini white beans.
I suppose white beans with cornbread and ketchup is the white trash.
Hell
Italian
yeah, Willow
food.
Pond.
Hell yeah.
I love that shit. I was tempted on the garlic bread. That's $3.
$4.
4 for the garlic bread. Well, I've been conservative because if it wasn't, I had some greens with my salad.
You did.
And if it wasn't for that, I'd be going with the lemon green beans because I do like a green bean. And lemon green beans sound actually fucking delicious.
I think it's green bean almondine because it's like almonds and lemons.
It sounds really good.
It's pretty
But
Green bean Pauladine. Completely different.
yeah, totally. But I do love bread. I love bread, and it's like one of my favorite things. And garlic bread with some Italian, it's kind of hard for me to say no to that.
That's why it's $4.
So $4 garlic bread for
All right.
me.
Dave?
Yeah, it's $4 garlic bread for me. I mean, that's if I didn't get it, I'd be thinking about it the whole time. And like, I got the Beverly for a reason.
Right.
There you
That's
go.
that's
yeah.
the yeah.
All right, so now we got your main. $5 get you pasta carbonara.
Oh yeah,
$4 get you a margarita pizza.
that's good too.
$3 get you cacio e pepe.
I don't know what that is.
What is that?
It is it's very simple. So it's like a big mound of twisted pasta that it's just, the only ingredients are pasta, Parmesan cheese, and pepper.
Like a red pepper or like a black pepper?
Like a black pepper.
That sounds good. Actually.
It does sound good.
It's very good. It's very simple.
Okay.
And the Parmesan, you mix enough pasta water in it that the Parmesan becomes its own cream sauce in it.
And
That's its whole thing.
What's the cost of that one?
$3.
And it's called what again?
Cacio, CACIO PEPE, cacio e pepe. Then $2 gets you lasagna. $1 gets you spaghetti with clams.
I'm going for the carbonara pasta.
Now, is carbonara pasta like sausage and pasta? What is
It's
that?
pancetta, I believe, which is like a fatty like bacon.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You get some peas in there.
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
It's out of all those things you named, I love lasagna. The one that you said, the cacio pepe or whatever,
That sounds really good.
really good.
I'd like to
love,
try that.
I'd love to try that
Yeah.
sometime. But for this meal, I was hoping you'd say lasagna,
There you
and
go.
so we're having lasagna.
Garfield sighting in the area.
All right. So last, well, how much money you guys have left for the last component?
Don't you worry about it. I have just as much as I need for dessert.
So $5 gets you gelato of your choice. $4 gets you tiramisu. $3 gets you zabaglione.
What's a zabaglione?
It's like a fruit and custard, a very creamy fruit and custard dish.
Okay.
$2 a cannoli, and $1 my most hated Italian dessert, biscotti. Like biscotti's fucking gross
It
as
is gross,
shit.
especially like it's so almondy.
Ugh.
Well, I don't like tiramisu. I don't like the texture of it. This just freaks me out for some reason. What was the first one?
Gelato.
Gelato's good, but man, I'm kind of not. I don't like it to finish off a big sleepy Italian meal.
Right.
Like I've been working
I
on.
want some
you
shaved
know?
ice is what I want.
Shaved ice would be a good finish.
Like some lemon ice.
But I'm already
Almost
I'm
good.
already in it to win it at this point. You know, I like this meal has been crafted perfectly for me. I got to finish off with the cannoli
Okay.
for $2, right? God, that's all good stuff.
Like in
I'm
Van
a man
Wilder?
of simple tastes.
Was it cannolis in Van Wilder?
I think so. I've had these.
That's such a fucking like. There's no scene in a movie that is like equal parts hilarious and disgusting. Like I mean, it's
so
shot
bad.
so well.
Oh, they're still
and
warm.
acted so well. I mean, it is just like it's yeah, it's great. I have $1 left. I'm gonna get the biscotti, which is fine because I normally skip dessert. I wouldn't say I like biscotti. I don't have a problem with biscotti. I normally skip dessert anyway. I'm there for the main course.
There we go.
Sweet, man.
I
That was
spent
fun.
Oh,
$12. I've got $3 to tip my waiter.
There you go.
I was a cheap date tonight on the food $15 meal. I like that one.
Well, could you get an extra helping or something?
I have $3.
You try that cacio e pepe.
Have that cacio e
Yeah,
pepe.
exactly.
Could have a little of both.
Or, hear me out, 3
Another-
bottles of Beverly.
I could have 1 bottle of Beverly and another cannoli
That is true.
and water to wash it all down.
So I did add serial killers to the draft. So
Okay.
I've got 10 spots of musicians you could take in a fight and serial killers. Or we
Okay.
can save those. We can take some calls.
I'm down for whatever, man.
I'll tell you what. Let's save it and do some calls.
Okay.
We don't have. We're probably gonna
Wrap up for too long.
Yeah, we're not going too much longer. I think several calls and we'll be good to go. Is
Okay.
that cool with everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because we haven't done any calls in a while, and I want to make sure that we're keeping up with that.
270-883-2555.
Call us anytime.
The lines are open.
Operators are standing by. And now I'm hearing us through the headphones for the first time in several months.
Feels like
And
the
it
first
feels
time.
Like the first, feels like the
very first
time. All right. I think we left off with Brew Pounder. He had left several messages for us. We didn't have time to get to his last one. And that is going to be this one right now.
Motherfucking TADPOG. Dear VR boy Brew Powder. I'm listening to 717 Raw, all the Raw calls, and Ian brings up the fact about me getting poison ivy all over my face and telling me to watch out for poison ivy. Thank you. I will from now on.
That sucked.
But, so, I'm sitting here playing Diablo 4, fucking Storm Druid,
Oh, I'm
fucking
sorry.
werewolf all day long, baby. Yeah, but, so, had poison ivy all over the face, guys, right? Boom. All up in my eyes, all up in my fucking hairline. And
Hell
my ears.
yeah.
Fucking sucked.
Yeah,
Right?
that sounds
But I
bad.
didn't have poison ivy anywhere else. I'm like, how the fuck did I get it on my sunglasses? Like, it's perfect shape of my sunglasses, right? So it's a fucking mystery, right? So I clean off my sunglasses. They get fucked up. I stripped out the polarization lenses out of them. That fucking sucked. But Shady Rays, do shout out. They replaced them. Fucking free. It was fucking balling.
Use our promo code.
All of a sudden, like, I'm sitting there, and then one day I'm at work, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, fuck, man, I'm horny as hell. I'm just
Hell
so
yeah.
horny.
Hell yeah.
So I was like, wife left me, fucking no girlfriend, no tender bitches right now, and I got my face all fucked up from the poison ivy, so I'm not going out to the bar, you know what I'm saying?
You're
Glory
not going
hole.
out to the park to what?
Yeah, they make glory holes for that.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be a guy sucking your dick if you're okay with that. I mean,
I have just
The
put it-
mystery's half the fun.
That's part of the fun. Just like with our final boss sour
yeah,
challenge.
level five monsters,
5.
glory hole worm.
So I go home, fucking fire some porn, fucking sitting there.
Hell
and
yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah, I'm about to, and I'm sitting there, and I whip out my dick, and I'm like,
Hell
holy
yeah.
shit, my dick is huge. Like, I'm talking about like fucking doubled in girth. It's
the first time you've seen
not
it?
much in the leg, but I wasn't hurting there anyways. So I'm just like, fuck, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, why is it fucking red? And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, looking at it.
I'm a dog now. I'm turning into a dog.
And I'm like, it fucking itches. All of a sudden, dude, I fucking perfect grip of like where I grab my dick to take a piss is just poison ivy blisters. And I start immediately, lizard brain, grab my phone, fucking Google Glass. And it's just like, herpes, dog, that's herpes. And blisters are herpes. And I'm like, Google Glass, like, no, don't fucking do me like this, Google. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, yeah, it's probably poison ivy because now it's like all over my
It also could be herpes.
legs and then also all over my arms. So that fucking sucked.
That's a real
But
bad
anyways,
case of herpes, it sounds
happy
like.
Father's Day. It's almost Father's Day to all three of you fucking glorious motherfucking fathers. Yeah. Fuck, marry, kill. Father's Day, Mother's Day, or Martin Luther King Day. That's probably going to be problematic at some point in time. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, fuck, marry, kill. Love you, bye.
All right. I'm going to, kill Martin Luther King Jr. Day because I never get off work for that.
Okay, yeah.
Never. I've never worked a job where we're like, we're cool, and you get Martin Luther King Jr. Day off.
right.
Never. So Mother's Day and Father's Day, those are typically on Sundays,
Yep.
right? Always.
Yep.
Yes.
I'll marry Mother's Day because Mother's Day is better than Father's Day. Because Father's Day, for me, like, no offense to my family, but Father's Day, always a huge disappointment. It's kind of one of those where it's like, well, this is just a regular Sunday because I got it pretty good, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's
no,
like
I get it.
I get to chill on Sundays typically. So like Father's Day is one of those where it's like, you know, Nikki'd be like, well, what would you like to eat? And I'd be like, you know, just whatever we normally have on Sunday because it's Sunday.
Yeah.
But it's still nice. It's still nice. So I'll marry Mother's Day I'll fuck Father's Day. Mother's Day is so much better.
Well, I'm kind of in the same mindset as you, Dave, for all three answers. Martin Luther King Day is not for me. It's not for me in any way other than I respect the man and what he did, and I could do that. But that holiday is not for me. It's for my African American friends that and listen. My neighborhood lights up on Martin Luther King Day. We get they get out. They have parties and they have a karaoke machine down the street, and they get it. I've been walking the dog past the party house that I'm talking about, and I think they're like my age or in middle age, not like young people partying, because they're playing like old soul music and stuff and doing bad karaoke, and it's amazing. And at one time I was walking past there and they were like, yeah, come over. They invited me to come over. I had my dog and I couldn't. I mean, she would have pissed in their floor and freaked out on everybody.
Dogs are
but
a
it was
liability
cool
for
that
parties.
they were having a great time and that they invited me to their party. But again, that's not for me. I like Mother's Day better.
Mother's Day is so much better.
It's first of all, the time of year that Mother's Day happens is more in the spring, which is a nice, I like spring weather, and it's just a nice kind of like Easter. It kind of helps usher in spring. And Father's Day's in the summer, which is fine. But again, I'm with you. Sundays are kind of lazy days. I might help her clean around the house a little bit, and I still do the dishes even though it's Father's Day, not because she'll say, I'll do those. It's Father's Day. I'll do those. Like, nah, fuck it. I'll do it. I don't care.
Isn't it weird? Okay, so because you bring that up, it's odd to me because I do the same shit. I'm a lazy piece of shit most of the times, but for whatever reason, on Father's Day, I get this thing where it's like, no, I'm gonna help now.
Yeah, I know. I get that. You're like, I'm the father. I want to be useful and helpful today.
Yeah, you guys are being too nice to me. I better I don't know.
I need to do something here. Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm gonna be taking out the trash.
Tyler.
Let's see. I'm gonna marry Martin Luther King Day. Growing up in Marshall County, I owe it reparations.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair enough.
We
That's
used
a good
to
point.
we went to school on Martin Luther King Day so we could be off on Tater Day until they got in trouble.
Yeah,
and had
that's
to
fucked
swap
up.
that around.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yep, fucked up.
I feel like when I
Especially
was
given the general theme at Tater Day.
Yep, 100%.
Like the polar opposite of Martin Luther King Day.
And then Mother's Day and Father's Day, I'm gonna line them up and use my kill to kill them both.
Oh,
just one
fuck.
swoop. Kill Mother's Day and Father's Day. I think they're shitty obligation holidays where no one's very happy with what you have to do or get. If you want to go out to eat, it's super slammed,
Oh my
and they're a
God,
limited
yeah.
menu, and the food always fucking sucks.
But that's if you go to a good restaurant.
yeah.
If your mom is always like, I want Olive Garden, you're like, all right.
That is consistent. But it is
I know
going to
exactly
be
what
busy.
to expect.
But it is going to be busy.
But it's not. I mean, I don't know. It's
All right, Mom, you got $15.
yeah.
Happy Mother's Day. Here's your $15.
As evidenced by me not knowing what 80% of these are, Olive Garden probably doesn't have one.
Here's your Beverly. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh shit, man! They should team up with Beverly. Darden family restaurants, right? They're like, fuck, we got rid of Red Lobster so we can make room for Beverly. We got Beverly stations. We got freestyle Beverly machines installed in every Olive Garden.
You got vanilla Beverly, chocolate Beverly, cherry Beverly.
We got Beetlejuice tie-in Beverly. Have you guys seen? I meant to bring the fucking ad. I got an ad in the newspaper from Pizza Inn. Did you see the fucking Beetlejuice pizza?
No, but I'm gonna look it
Oh
up.
my god, I have a photo on my phone actually. I think I can share it. Oh my god, I saw this and I was like, "Oh my god, I have to show you guys." And it's like it has like official Beetlejuice logo on it. I'm like, "I don't know, Pizza Inn, if you made this deal with the film production or not." Probably not.
I love when I was looking up. They're talking about Beverly on like a Coke Museum TikTok. The comments were like, "We want Malort and Beverly."
Oh my god. Malort and Beverly. Holy shit. Like mixed together?
Yeah.
Oh man, what a cocktail.
Oh my god. The
you find
sandworm pizza
Yeah, that's it.
dessert.
Yeah. Yep. I saw that in print.
Honey, you barely touched your Beetlejuice brand sandwich dessert.
Look at that.
Oh my god! Fucking fuck!
Show notes at
There's
tadpog.com.
no hate like Christian love and the Beetlejuice pizza in pizza.
Jesus. Okay. Well, you notice they call it the sandworm dessert so that
Holy
they don't
shit.
infringe on a copyright.
Hold on. I think, yeah, check it out. Bottom, at least this is, I took a photograph of the ad. Check out the bottom left.
Oh, there's a Beetlejuice
There's the
logo.
Beetlejuice logo.
Yeah, only for a limited time and only at Pizza Inn. It's showtime at Pizza Inn.
Oh my god, it's a neon green. It looks like if it didn't pan out with Beetlejuice, I feel like Pizza Inn could have made a deal with 1990s Nickelodeon and done this like the Gak pizza.
Yes. Oh man. Okay.
It's fucking
So bad.
Get your macaroni and doom out of Doomy's trunk here at Pizza Inn.
I guess they're gummy worms, but they look like fucking roaches.
Look like roaches.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
fuck.
awful. That's awful.
Looks like
Yeah.
a Fear Factor thing.
It does look like a Fear
does.
Factor thing. And then Joe Rogan came on it just a little bit.
They mixed it in real good, so you won't hardly notice.
Yeah, it's like Russian roulette. One of these slices has semen on it.
But it's Joe Rogan's semen.
That either makes it worse or better.
Yeah, depending on
how you
your
feel.
preferences.
Otherwise known as the Wright's Beetlejuice. Joe Rogan.
All right. Thanks for that call, Brew Pounder.
Yes, thank you.
Prompted a lot
Hurt
of
pounder.
Hurt pounder.
pounder. Next call, June 26, 2023. We're still more than a year behind, if that makes you guys feel better.
Hell yeah.
Hey, TADPOG. It's Connor.
Hi, Connor.
I've been finally got off my ass and started to read Wheel of Time.
Hell yeah.
Really good. I've read all the first 4 so far.
Damn.
And it only took me it takes me about 3 or 4 days to get through a book. So
They're about to get
Hopefully,
good and
that's
then
when
get
you get to
bad and then get
call.
good again.
I finished it. Thanks for the recommendation, Tyler. Bye.
Good for you.
Thank you, Connor.
And by now, Connor's probably finished them all.
He's definitely finished them all.
If he's doing them in 3 or 4 days.
Wait, was that Connor or was that Kana?
Connor.
Connor? That sounded like Kana to me.
Maybe it was Connor. I heard Connor.
I heard Connor too, and there was no mention of what's her name from Doki Doki Literature
Hang on.
Club, so probably not Connor.
Well, hang on. Let's see. Connor, if this is you, I'm sorry. I heard Connor. And I think I'm reading the transcript to it. It does say Connor, and I'm thinking maybe I transposed.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me play a little bit of that call again.
It sounded like Kana.
Hey, TADPOG. It's Connor.
Yeah.
I've
Sorry,
been,
Connor.
Finally
Connor.
got off my ass. And
Okay.
Okay, now I hear it.
I hear
Okay.
it now, too. Sorry about that, Connor. I transposed your name wrong into Connor, and we thought it was some rando named
Yeah.
Connor.
I was like, okay.
Hey, buddy. Good to see you again. Thanks for the call.
Yes.
Good
Oh,
call, Dave.
boy. Guess what?
146.
146. Wait, did we get a call from a number station?
No, we're the power company still.
Ah.
But I forgot. I don't want to have to go back and,
Right, and edit it.
that.
Yeah.
We got another power company call. It says the address, out of power. Thank you. think I probably got that right. Pretty close.
You nailed the accent for sure.
See if I can get to the end of the call. If I have to edit it, I will.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That was nice. That was pleasant. Thanks, Connor.
I want a soundboard of that. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Some of you may recognize this caller from previous calls.
I said my power's out, damn it. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's up, Tadpog?
Shot
It's
50
your beloved
men.
Adam.
Beloved Adam.
Love it, Adam.
Adam.
I call on a very happy day with a very sad reason.
Uh-oh.
Today, July 10th,
My wife's
my
birthday.
birthday.
Wait.
39.
Hey,
Wait.
are you married to Adam?
I am married, Adam. I
Fuck,
forgot.
why didn't you tell us this?
We've been
Rob Lowe's
married
going to be
for
so upset.
Yeah.
We've been married for 32 years.
Yeah, I won't tell Rob.
I think I don't know if I've mentioned this before. Maybe it's surely it's come up.
No, I don't think it has. This is
Tanya and beloved Adam share a birthday, July 10th.
Today. But I know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that I did not call Tyler on July the 2nd to wish him a happy birthday.
No, he didn't.
I've known that since July the 3rd and have not called to apologize because I'm just upset at myself.
Or you're just trying to use this as an excuse to point out the fact that it's your birthday. See, Adam, we know that you're making this about you.
Ian knows the tricks of a July 10th baby.
All too well, my friend.
I have a reminder in my phone. You have made my phone, both of you, Tyler and Dave. Ian, I don't know your birthday.
I'm not
Let
going
me
to
know
tell
and I'll
you.
put it in my phone, but you're in my phone under my birthday's calendar. And listen, guys,
Oh,
My birthday is exactly 1 month after your birthday, beloved Adam. Exactly 1 month after your birthday.
I don't put anything in my phone. I have no idea when I'm supposed to be doing what, but I have birthdays in my phone, and so I was reminded the day before and the day of Tyler's birthday, and for some reason I just didn't do anything with it. But I can tell you this. One of the nights of July, or maybe June, someone mentioned in a Twitch chat that I was in that their birthday was coming up on July 2nd. And I immediately typed July the 2nd. And he said, I don't know what that means. I have a friend named Tyler whose birthday is on July 2nd, and he calls it July the 2nd. This is before your birthday, so there is physical evidence in the world that I remembered that your birthday was coming up. There's just no audio message.
if anybody recalls my
That's proof.
birthday, it's
I'll
due
find
to
that.
that
I'll
anecdote.
screenshot that, and
It's
I'll
good.
send it to you on Discord or Instagram or something. But man, I just got to let you know, I'm so sorry that I didn't call on the 2nd. I feel terrible about it. I should have called, and I forgot. And I want you to know that I didn't forget about you, and I hadn't forgot about your birthday. And I'm sitting here at the beach drinking coffee, thinking about you on my birthday. And I just want you
I'll
to
take
know
it.
I'm going to do my best to not let that happen again. I forgot Dave's last year or the year before, or whenever I forgot, and I never heard the end of it. And
Aren't these calls
I
over a
made
year old?
I made a goal in my mind to not forget, and here we are, boys. Here
He
we
forgot
are.
again.
And then
Well, there might be a call from July the 2nd.
But here we are. And
You
I
want
hope
me to
you guys
find
can
it?
Forgive me.
Nah,
Luke,
we'll get there.
Tyler, I hope you can forgive me. And I love you guys so very much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to the next 39 years with you guys in my life. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll call soon. Love you. Bye.
Happy
Love you,
birthday.
Adam. Happy birthday.
Adam. That call started with the same energy as I did not have sexual relations with that woman. It was like he was channeling Bill Clinton at the beginning of that call.
It depends on what the definition of is.
Slick Willie. Tyler, I like to do things my way. July the 2nd,
Oh, shit.
2024.
What's up, Tadpog? It is your beloved Adam. I have not called in a while because this is the first time I've heard the new voicemail with Ian, whose tongue sounds a little frozen, but it was a joy to hear an actual
That's a cunnilingus monster.
greeting me on
Was
the
it Ian?
voicemail again. And man, chef's kiss. If you can hear this, chef's kiss. And listen, I could talk about Ian
I heard it.
all day. And maybe I'll call back one day and then do such. But today is July the 2th. And
There
today
you go.
is about Tyler Holland.
Fucking
He
did
remembered.
it. He fucking did
I wanted
it.
to call you and wish you
son of a
Crazy son of a bitch.
Yep.
Did it.
I too turn the big 4-0 in just a few days.
It's over,
So
dude.
I
Sorry.
am in this with you and wanted to let you know that, man, you are so loved. We, as a community, as a family, as
Tongue
friends,
must have been
love
frozen.
you to death. We're so grateful for you. It's been a wild journey over the last 8 to 9 years, I think, that I've been a part of this community, to see just everything that has transpired in your life transpire to the point that it is right now. And I know some of the things that you've gone through have not been at the top of your list of things that you would ever want to go through, but man, you've walked through them with excellence and grace and strength and humility, and it's been such a joy to even watch from afar, just a peek into just your life as a man and a dude, as a father, as a husband, as a friend, as a host. And man, what a joy. It's been a gift for each of us. And so, man, just keep going for it, man. You are just an amazing picture of what it looks like for someone to just get after everything that they're after in their life, if that makes sense. I'm inspired by you. I'm encouraged by you. I look up to you. And if I lived there, I would look out for you, because we would be the best of friends, along with Ian and Dave, no less. But, man, happy birthday. I just wanted to call you and just tell you that I love you and I'm thinking about you all day. And, man, I hope it's been a great day. And just know that you are a gift to each of us. I love you, man. Bye.
That was probably the best non-wife birthday message I have ever received
I was
in my life.
about to say that man wants to make love to you.
Yeah.
You just got rizzed up.
And he can.
There you go, beloved Adam. There's your invitation.
That was, Adam, that was incredibly heartfelt, incredibly touching. Thank you very, very much. Goddamn.
All right, I'm going to move past a couple. And
Jacob York could learn to write prose from you, my friend.
Yeah, that was very, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to drop back to July 2023. And here we go.
Hi guys, it's Juice Wiener calling.
Who?
You gotta excuse me.
Juiced Wiener?
But I want to.
Or
This
juiced-
is
Somebody complained on the voicemail line. I want to say it was Adam. That
Oh, sorry. That's
Was this-
my fault.
supposed to go to the power company.
So, hey man, it's Juiced Wiener. Hell yeah, Juiced Wiener.
Hell yeah.
I got to run that
God,
back.
I love it when Wiener gets juiced. It's the best. It's honestly, sometimes I live to have my Wiener juiced. I'm like, you know what? I can make it through one more day if I know my Wiener's going to get juiced.
Tomorrow.
I can hold on.
All wieners will be juiced tomorrow. Free beer tomorrow. I love the sign that says free beer tomorrow. So all wieners will be juiced tomorrow.
I love it.
I'm going to have that sign made.
Right
Put
after
it-
the shitty Beatles.
Yeah, put it up in here. I'm going to start that call over because I accidentally clicked on something while it was playing and it cut it off. So let's see if we can figure out who this is.
Okay.
Hi guys, it's Juice Wiener calling. You gotta excuse me. I'm dating my son. But I want to just mention one thing. Somebody complained on the voicemail line. I want to say it was Adam. That the transitions, you tell us when you're doing the transitions, and it feels like you don't really need to do that. So I actually disagree. That was the complaint. I think it's very helpful. Yes, it gives you segments, but it reminds me, these guys got to pee. They got to take a poop.
Yeah.
They're humans, just like me, and I feel like I forget otherwise. So to me, it adds a human touch to the overall experience that you're providing here. So I say keep it up. I actually think it's very helpful. And I love you. Bye.
I don't know who that was, but he sounded a lot like Vince Vaughn to me.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think it was Vince Vaughn.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks, Vince. I'm
Thank you.
sorry, whoever that was. We could not hear your
Very
name.
sweet message. We love you.
Yeah.
we
Very
wish you
nice.
know who you were.
Yeah, that was nice.
And I appreciate the appreciation of the bumpers that
Right.
I've been slaving over up until the last several episodes where there haven't been any.
And speaking of having to pee, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Okay. I hope so.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Just hear a squeal out.
Here's radio. Boom, boom, boom. Fade away. I'm glad you like the bumpers. I like doing them. But lately I haven't done as many because we've just had some turnaround issues. And sometimes when we're on a roll, we don't want to stop. We may do a quick pause for the cause and then jump right back in and not like have a segue, so to speak. But I'm glad you like them. And the irony is there isn't one in this episode either. But we're going to do some of that probably more soon. So thanks. Do you want me to play a call or you want me to wait for him?
We'll just wait for him.
Yeah.
And we'll probably just wrap up after that, honestly.
Yeah. Hold on.
So-
We'll be right back after this quick
After these quick
pause.
messages.
We'll be right back. All right. Y'all thought I was going to do a bumper just then because I was talking about how I haven't done any bumpers in a while, but you're wrong. I'm not doing a bumper this episode because we got to go. Tyler's ready to wrap, and
I couldn't wait.
No,
I couldn't wait.
okay.
It was a good prompt to be like, I do need to go get Jack.
Yeah,
So-
Juice Tweener said talk about like pee, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta pee real bad now.
well, we are going to go ahead and wrap. We'll do some more calls soon. Now that we got the internet working in here again.
Hell yeah.
finally. Today, so that's a little bit easier to do now. We've got all the stuff. We'll do it. We'll do some more calls. Try to tack some on to the end of a regular episode or something.
Yeah. Let's talk about Wednesday. We'll talk about our next episode.
Right, yeah.
So, Soldier of Fortune, Ian, you brought that up. That has been on my list for a long time.
Soldiers of Fortune.
Soldiers of Fortune. Just because
you Yankeed it up.
Yeah.
Instead of adding an S, you removed an S.
Yes.
So they do in the north.
I anti-Aldi's it.
Yeah.
Kroger's, Aldi's.
The Walmarts.
So because I had that one weird episode. My parents never bought me gaming magazines. They bought me like one, and Soldier of Fortune had a walkthrough in the back of it, so I always wanted to play it. But my thought, because Soldier of Fortune, I think might be a good game, so I don't know how much time to sink into it. This one I know is shitty and wouldn't require a lot.
Okay.
Which is Michael Jordan Chaos in the Windy City.
God, dude. Man, that game. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
I mean, 30 minutes and we're done.
Whatever. I mean, I could say the same for Soldiers of Fortune. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I mean, like, realistically, how much time are we going to spend with any game?
Fair.
But Michael Jordan Chaos in Windy City, I'm fine with that. I'm fine. I'm fine
Soldier
with,
of Fortune. I mean, I'm good with that too.
I'm fine. I'm
Get it
fine
done
with.
too.
I'm fine with either. But Chaos in the Windy City is real bad. I was trying to help when I was like, because I did a search for like hidden gems. I feel like we've been on a string recently.
Haven't done a shit fest. You're right.
But that's okay. I mean, maybe we watch Space. I've never seen Space Jam. You can watch that.
Well, we don't have to do a movie for this one either.
I know. But I'm just saying, this gives me an excuse to watch Space Jam.
I hate that movie.
I've heard that he in particular is horrible in
Yeah,
it
I don't
because
like it.
he's not a good actor. So
I'll have to get Space Jam so many fucking times.
Yeah, so have I. Gage was into it real big.
Sure.
This just wasn't for
Well,
me.
Ian, it's up to you then.
And I love Looney
Soldiers
Tunes.
of Fortune or Chaos in the Windy City.
Soldiers of Fortune.
Okay.
Let's do
Sounds
that
good.
one.
Let's do it.
But since we're not watching a movie, unless you want to watch a movie, well, we can figure out a movie that goes with Soldiers of Fortune. We can. But I'm down to do that because it does look fun. I love those top-down type shooter type games like 1942.
Like I said, I'm happy to do that. It's on my list for a long time. So yeah, I'm good.
cool.
Okay. And then we talked about the possibility of doing another special movie game combo following that.
Mm-hmm.
Should I spoil it now or save it?
Let's tease it.
Let's tease it.
Yeah. Tease
All
it
right.
out.
Next week, I'll tell you what the following movie/game combo is going to be. and then the next one. We've actually got a plan, people.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Will we stick to it? Nobody knows, but we
Nobody
have a
knows.
plan.
We do have a plan. We're gonna make it we've got a plan to make it all the way through October.
Hell
At this
yeah.
point. Hell yeah. So okay.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. Find the show on iTunes, not SoundCloud, not Stitcher, but on Spotify, YouTube, all over the goddamn place.
Hell yeah.
Lots going on, but most importantly, we got that Patreon.
We do. And before I get into the list, we had a nice comment from one of our Patreon donors.
The mayor of Soso.
The mayor of Soso, which is it somehow tied with Led Zeppelin? Soso?
My grandmother
Or
lived
is
in
it like Soso? Like
Soso. It's Soso. I think it's a reference to a long time ago on the show. I talked about we would take these trips to my grandmother's house. She lived in Soso, Mississippi,
I see.
which had a population of like literally, I think 50. I mean, it's like super small. Or maybe that's just maybe that's my self-absorbed perception.
or
of
maybe
this.
this is actually the mayor of the small town of Soso.
I let us know. I hope so.
I hope so too, Soso. I hope so, Soso.
It's like pig Latin.
It is. The mayor of Soso sent us a message on Patreon. We rarely get messages on Patreon. And he writes,
I just share the good ones with you guys.
hello, gents. Fucking love what you do. My favorite pod. This damn life can be a meat grinder, and your weekly show has consistently eased the grind. I have a show recommendation that I hope will bring you three as much joy as you have given me. It's called Mr. In Between.
Which I haven't checked out yet, but I will.
Either.
I'll check it out.
He says, check it out. And so thank you for the wonderful, nice message, Mayor of
Yeah,
Soso.
very
That's
nice.
very cool that you enjoy our show as much as we enjoy doing it. So thank you for that. So this is the part of the show where I ask for money. I generally say something like, money, please, and then tell you that you could go to patreon.com/tadpog if you'd like to donate to the show. But I'm not going to do that today.
Okay.
Because then I'd get into the part where it's like for $1, you could have access to all of our bonus content, including the Dark Tower Book Club,
Right.
which the most recent episode just dropped, which is where we talk about the movie, The Dark Tower, which is an awesome, funny, hilarious episode.
It was a lot of fun to record.
We had a lot of fun with that one, but you're not going to want that, so don't worry about it. Don't give us $1 or $20 like our executive producers do. $20 or more per month gets you a title of executive producer, and I'm going to read the list of our generous executive producers right now, starting with Cubicle Monkey, Gamebug Prime Nathan Eaton, Pinball Airplane Archmage Chris Edler, sorry you couldn't be on this episode, Derek Pope Sandwich, Cthusiast Jeff Miners, congratulations on your marriage, Drink Smith Joey Webster, Sandwich Pope Phil Hawkins, Louisville correspondent Princess Consuela Banana Hammock, Flavor Trick, Taryn Dahl, and Canadian Turbo Nerd Thomas. Thank you so much for all your generosity. Thanks to all of our donors for your generosity. It's really great.
Hell yeah.
That you throw a little money our way in this shitty, overly expensive economy. It's tough right now, and it means a lot that you would give us money. Also, thanks to Dane for putting our show up on YouTube every month. And that's what I got. That's the business. That's the old business part of the show.
Okay.
Done.
Now for the new business.
Now for new
Not
business.
till next quarter.
I love that joke.
Let's see. Our theme song is Moved by Sycamore Drive. Look at that track. Found the show notes at tadpog.com. How you guys want to close it out?
As three people who just ate a bunch of super sour stuff.
All right. So until next time.
My pee smelled funny just now. I don't know if you guys are going to experience that or not.
You didn't even buy the roasted asparagus for your side.
I know.
We needed the sour asparagus bits.
Oh, God.
TADPOG is hosted and produced by Tyler Holland, Dave Moore, and Ian Chandler. New episodes publish Wednesdays each week and are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else podcasts are hosted. Have a question or comment for the hosts? Call us at 270-883-2555 and leave us a voicemail. If we like it, we'll play it on the show and respond. Want to send us something? You can do that at TADPOG Studios, care of Nicole Nance, P.O. Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002. If you absolutely must send us a food item, please use caution and good judgment when doing so. Tasty snacks that look or smell funky or are past their expiration date by the time we get to them will be thrown away. Bonus content is available at patreon.com/tadpog with a minimum donation of $1 per month. You can join in on the conversation by visiting our Discord at bit.ly/tadpogdiscord. Registration is free and we'd love to see you there. Thanks for listening, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our show so you don't miss an episode. Now, where did I put that stinger? Oh, here it is. What do we do?
You mean to find a reading?
If you want. I don't have anything. We just started this evening, so I don't have anything.
Have you guys seen the cut of Macho Man Randy Savage? Like where it's just his inhales?
Yes, I have seen that. It's so good. Maybe you should just like grab the audio from that and make that the stinger.
Hey, I like that. Yeah.
The next Scott Pilgrim, I will make a Miller Sniff cut.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Randy Savage is gonna be in it. And that's like how he communicates. You have to have an inhaling language.
I'll cut it. I'll find the audio and put that in.
Okay, cool.
Good shit.
It's enough to get me to the boiling point.
Believe it!